Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now for today's video, since we're already past mid-September, I feel like we have entered fall, autumn, whatever you want to call it. Now Delhi does get like 4 days of autumn, and I feel like it's now time to whip out all of our deep dark lip colors because seasons are going to change and lip colors are going to get bolder, and I'm absolutely loving it. I love bold lip colors. Actually, I love bold makeup overall, but you know what I mean, right? Bold lip colors just brighten up your look like no one's business. So today I actually wanted to share with you guys my top 10 brown lip glosses, balms, oils, all of those sort of things, because I feel like I have done a lot of brown lipsticks in the past. I actually have a video where I'm wearing the same outfit from a couple of years ago, so I'll link all of those for you guys in the bottom bar as well, so you can check out those, because I feel like those lipsticks are still available. Like some of those would be definitely available, if not all of them. But right now, because we're in the era of glosses, lip stains and whatnot, I wanted to share those with you guys, and some of these are so beautiful. They look good on you with or without makeup. Now of course, if you are like a different skin tone to mine, they might be slightly deeper or lighter for you. Now currently I am a Maybelline 128 or MAC NC 20 to 25, depending on a little bit of tan or no tan going on, but 2025 is generally what I wear in MAC. But that is it. That is all of the information I want to give to you guys before we deep dive into the beautiful world of brown lip oils, glosses and whatnot. So without any further ado, if you want to know some amazing and affordable, oh my god, I forgot to tell you, all of these are under 1,000 rupees. Some are under 500 and some are under 200 rupees. So your wallet won't cry after buying these. So without any further ado, now if you want to know some amazing brown lip oils, glosses, balms, then please keep on watching. Let's start off with the lip balm, because I feel like they're the easiest to wear and to carry off as well. And I have the Dot & Key Barrier Repair Ceramide lip balm. Now Dot & Key has been killing it with their recent launches, and I have this shade Warm Nude with me. Now basically this is a slightly warm nude but brownie color. Let me give you a quick swatch on my hand as well so you can see. Now this is one of the few lip balms that I've seen that does not separate way too quickly and way too much. A lot of these tinted lip balms separate really quickly, so you have to keep on mixing them to make sure that you get not just the oil but the color as well on the lips. But just look at how gorgeous that is, and it's so moisturizing and so hydrating on the lips as well. It looks absolutely stunning. You can wear this with a lip liner or even without a lip liner. It just looks so beautiful. And again, if you're someone who does not like a lot of bold lip colors but you just want a hint of brown on your lips without it being too overboard, this is going to be the perfect product for you. Next up, I have Gush Beauty's Tinted Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Eve. First of all, how cute is this packaging? I really like how fun this packaging is, but the texture in itself is so beautiful as well. It's a gorgeous lip oil that's super hydrating. Now, it's not super intimidating with the pigment as well. You will just get a hint of color. It's not overboard with the color as well, but it looks beautiful on the lips. Just a tinge of color, just a tinge of color on the lips. And again, it's very hydrating, so your lips won't feel dry or cracky or chapped whatsoever. You can keep on reapplying this throughout the day whenever you want a boost of hydration. And now I have the last mildly pigmented lip oil, because then we're going to move on to really pigmented and powerful and impactful lip glosses. But the one that I'm talking about comes from Diam Beauty. It's their lip oil in the shade Chocolate, and this is a warm, gorgeous color. Again, it's very hydrating on the lips because it's a lip oil, but just look at that cushiony texture. It just looks so beautiful on the lips. And again, as I said, this one is slightly lesser with the pigmentation, so you're not going to get very impactful color on the lips, but just a hint of color on the lips. It adds a nice warm caramelly color to the lips that looks stunning. As promised, we are now moving on to more pigmented and impactful colors. So if you're someone who loves a bold lip look but you also want your comfort, you're gonna absolutely love this. So the first lip oil I have comes from Parul Garg Beauty. It's their highly pigmented tinted lip oil, and I have the shade Donna, and that name is pretty self-explanatory because this has a lot of pigment in there. Let me give you a quick swatch right here. I mean, just look at that shade. First of all, the shade is gorgeous. It's a beautiful warm caramelly color but with a tint of pink in there, just a hint of pink in there, and this looks stunning on the lips. It has a nice cushiony texture that's so comfortable to wear throughout the day. You can easily touch this up without any crackiness or just, feeling overboard or heavy or thick. This is not a thick lip oil. It's a very thin, beautiful texture. I absolutely love it. Honestly, Parul Garg Beauty I feel is very underrated, and their products are just So good. Moving on, I have the MyHues lip oil and this is in the shade Heer. Now, I have raved about these lip oils, I think ever since the day they launched because they're so good. I think Shalini did a fabulous job with these. They're so beautiful, they're so comfortable, and just look at the amount of pigmentation you're gonna get. Now, this one is slightly more on the cooler tone side of things, which I absolutely love. I love a cool tone brown lip. Actually, I love a warm tone, cool tone, neutral tone, every sort of brown lips. Brown lips are just so underrated and so gorgeous. But coming back to this one again, it's super comfortable. I feel like I'm going to say comfortable so many times in this video. So we can probably do water shots so that we are hydrated by the end of this video. But as I said, these are super comfortable to wear. They don't bleed on the lips. A lot of time lip glosses or lip oils can bleed on the lips, and that's not cute because no one wants that. But this does not bleed on the lips. It's so beautiful, cushiony, and just perfect to wear throughout the day or night. Another upcoming indie brand that I'm really excited for is Prishe Beauty, and I have their truly glossy lip gloss in the shade Burnt Rose with me right here. Now they have some other exciting products as well, like their matte liquid lipsticks and their eyeshadow pots, but I don't see a lot of people talking about them. So let me know if you would want me to review them over on shorts or something, or anything else that you would want to see. I would love to talk about them because they have some interesting products going on. But coming back to this lip gloss, I have to say that this is a cross between mild pigmentation and heavy pigmentation, but that's because of the shade in itself. The shade is a deeper brown, so even with a little bit of pigmentation in there, it just appears more pigmented on the lips, and it's a super comfortable formulation. It almost feels like a lip oil rather than a gloss because it's not thick or goopy on the lips. It doesn't feel heavy and intimidating. It just feels very comfortable and very lightweight on the lips, which is so important. Now with this one, because this is a thinner formulation, like it's not super thin, it's not liquidy to a point where it's gonna like slip and slide away, but it's not a very goopy formulation as well. You can layer it up as well to get more color if you want, and that's why I said it's a cross between more sheerer, like milder pigmentation, and heavy pigmentation. But because again, as I said, the color is deep in itself, even a little bit feels much more pigmented on the lips. Next up, I have Lover's Gloss It Up, and I'm a huge fan of these lip glosses because they remind me a lot of Huda Beauty's Demi Mattes, and those were just way before time because they were rich, pigmented, creamy, glossy, and just gorgeousness. And at that point, a lot of people were just into liquid lipsticks that were matte and drying and cracky. So not a lot of people just hyped up Demi Mattes, but I loved them even back in the day. And these remind me a lot of them because look at the amount of pigmentation we have in here. Now the shade name is something that I'm not too sure because the sticker just flew off the wall, but I will include it in the description bar, so open it up. I will also have links for you guys so you can just directly check it out, but just look at that pigmentation. And again, because it's a beautiful demi matte formulation wherein it has a lot of sheen and satininess to it, it doesn't feel very glossy to an extent where it can bleed or just, you know, everything just sticking to it. Of course, because it is slightly glossy, your hair will stick to it, so I would suggest you tie your hair. That would be the case in all of these lip glosses, okay? Because lip glosses and open hair just does not go together. That's just how things are. But it doesn't feel, again, heavy or thick on the lips. It looks very rich and luxurious, but it doesn't feel heavy, and that's the perfect amount of, you know, formulation and pigmentation and just richness I would want in a lip cream like this. Next up, I have Faye Beauty's Gloss, and honestly, Faye Beauty has been killing it with their recent launches. Now, truth be told, I wasn't too sure about the brand back in the day because a lot of their launches just felt mid and I wasn't a huge fan, including their original Gloss. The packaging was just not it, the formulation didn't feel right, and I think I included in one of my products I regret buying video as well. But I'm so proud of what the brand has become now and how well they take constructive criticism and how well they take just consumer feedback as well, and their ability to reformulate and give us what we actually want. And this lip gloss is one of those things. Now I have the shade Soaring, which is a beautiful chocolatey brown color. Let me give you a quick swatch right here, and the packaging as well is just so much more friendly and easy to use. Just look at that rich glossy texture. It actually feels much more balmy on the lips, so it feels very nourishing, and it does have a lot of nourishing ingredients in there as well that just makes it so compatible for anyone who's looking for something that's very moisturizing and very gentle on the lips. It's not something that's going to sit on the top layer of your lips, but it's actually going to nourish and heal your lips from within, which is so beautiful. And cherry on cake is that this color just looks stunning on your lips. And now for the most affordable lip gloss for today's video, I have OMG lip gloss by Elle, and this is in the shade Brownie Babe. And I think again the name is pretty self-explanatory. Brownie Babe is going to make you look like a babe who's wearing brownie on your lips, because that's exactly what it does. Look at that beautiful lip gloss. Now this again has a nice thin consistency, so it's not going to feel heavy or goopy on your lips, because I don't think anyone likes that feeling on the lips. I don't know why people are still making heavy heavy, thick, goopy lip glosses when you can have formulations like these one. Now, the only thing I would say about this lip gloss is that I'm not a huge fan of the overly scented formulation, but that's Elle for you. Elle adds perfumes to everything, but their recent launches again have been pretty interesting. I've been obsessed with their primer and their lip glosses as well, and their lipsticks as well. They're just so beautiful and they're so affordable as well. I love how they've not increased prices to an astronomical amount like a lot of other drugstore brands, including Lakme as well. But look at this gorgeous color, and even on the lips, it just adds the right amount of color and shine and just beautifulness. For my last recommendation, I have Nykaa's lip glaze in the shade Caramel Pudding, and the name again is pretty self-explanatory because this color literally looks like the color of a caramel pudding, and that's exactly what you're gonna get on your lips as well. Now, the formulation of this one is slightly more like a lip cream, so it's not thick, it's not goopy, but it just feels like a lip cream on the lips. Now, this shade I would say is particularly more suited for people who have fairer skin tones, or if you want to wear like a deeper lip liner, you can apply this on the centers of your lips to get a nice ombre if you are from the deeper skin tone. But this looks gorgeous on the lips. Now, lip glaze does have other shades in there as well that are deeper, richer, but I wanted to include browns for every skin tone out there. And I know sometimes people who are like more on the fairer side of things, they can feel pretty intimidating when they're wearing a very deep brown lip gloss. So I wanted to have an option in here that would be a lighter brown, not a nude color, but just like a lighter brown, a caramelly, a beautiful color that you can wear without feeling too much, you know. Although I feel like there's nothing as called as too much in makeup, it's just self-expression and whatnot, but that's just my opinion, and I know a lot of people might not agree to it, but that's just who I am. I feel like there's nothing called as too much when it comes to personality, makeup, and life overall. But yes, those were all of my recommendations, and I really hope you found these helpful and enjoyed these recommendations. Also, let me know if you would want me to do like pink lip glosses, wine lip glosses, purple lip glosses, or any other color family. I would love to do that for you because I love to talk about lip glosses, lipsticks, eyeshadow, everything. I love to talk about makeup. What am I saying? I love to talk. Full stop. Period. I'm a chatty Betty as usual. I'm feeling very happy right now, but I'm not gonna drag this video any longer because you've been here since a while. You've been watching this face for I don't even know how many minutes because I've been talking for over 30 minutes. Hopefully the edit isn't for 30 minutes, but fingers crossed. Let's see what it boils down to. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Again, I really hope you liked this video and enjoyed it and found this helpful. And if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. But I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.